So this is the transmission out of the 2005 Dodge R3500 from Cook Industries. We'll go over a couple of things with you with respect to what we found inside of it. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. First thing of note is the color of the oil. You can see how the oil is chocolate brown, so that oil has been severely overheated, which is a solid indication of a cooling system problem. When we look in the pan, you can see on the magnet the amount of metal that is on top of here. So you can see all the metal on top of the magnet. That's obviously way too much metal. So all of this are metal particles that should never be there, of course. So when we look inside the unit, this is the rear clutch, the friction surface. So that's going to be a friction plate. There's going to be a steel plate. The friction surface of the steel plate should look like this, where it is uniform color all the way across, no heat checking, no blowing of any kind. So we know that this clutch has been slipping. This is the clutch that comes on for all the forward gears. This is the front clutch, which comes on for third and reverse. You can see the leopard spotting here from all the slippage. You can see this is what one of the friction plates should look like, a uniform color across here. You can see how black that one is. So this clutch has been slipping as well. This is the front band for second gear. You can see the black lines on there. These bands wear out, so we use a better band all the time anyways. And the reality is that this one has been slipping as well. This is the overdrive clutch, and it's much the same as the others, where definitely the thing has been severely slipping. So the clutches are bad, the steels are bad, all from the slippage. The overdrive direct clutch pack, it actually looks okay. It's the only clutch pack in this that still looks to be in okay shape, so that one was not slipping. On our washers, you can see some of the washers. It's basically what the washer should look like there. It's not abnormally worn, it's uniform color. This washer has been damaged quite badly. There's supposed to be grooves across here to allow the oil to go into there, so this is obviously really bad. The reason for that, when the cooling system becomes plugged, this hole, the oil is supposed to come in through here from the rear cooler line fitting, then it has to travel down the shaft this way and squirt out of this hole and the hole down here on that side for your overdrive section. But then up here it's got to squirt out at the planetary assemblies to help keep them cool. And at the end of the line there, we're going to have this front planet, and you can see how hot it's gotten, where the washer, you can see the bluing, the washer's damaged badly. You can see how inside here is all blue, and there's all the metal that's caught inside there. That's going to be a major reason why we had that metal in the pan, is going to be from here. And this is a lube related failure that's going to be essentially caused by the cooler restriction. So bringing the coolers in for flushing was vitally important on this one. If we didn't do that, I think there's a real chance that this is going to have another failure down the road. So the rest of the transmission, you know, there's sort of normal wear and tear, but that's kind of the gist of what we've seen inside there. In the pump assembly, these are your pump gears. This bushing down in here, which rides in the converter, it's damaged as well, and the reason for that is going to be the material from the converter is going to be coming through here, and the only reason for that to happen is an internal converter failure. So that's probably what started the whole ball rolling, is the converter damage. So we always like to use a heavy-duty converter to help eliminate that. We also have some valve body modifications and different solenoids. So on your valve body, this solenoid, we use a different design solenoid, and then down in this area, the manual valve, we put an updated manual valve. It's a different design altogether. Then there's a couple of valves here that we would change as well. And on this valve body, we're also going to have to address the wear that's right here. If I wiggle this shifter back and forth, it may be hard to pick up, but the ball that holds the rooster comb in position has worn inside this bore, so we need to tighten that up. Otherwise, the manual valve here could potentially be caught in the wrong spot and could definitely cause this forward clutch failure. So that's something that we're definitely going to have to address along with our other modifications as well. So Eric will be contacting you with the estimates, and now you get the idea of what we found inside the transmission. Thanks.